Today our hearts are heavy. We remember our dad, Phil Robertson. He was a truly remarkable man. A husband, a father, a hunter, a preacher of God's good news. He lived a life full of purpose. He showed so many people the way. His journey on earth has ended now, but his story will never fade from our hearts. Dad taught us so much in his time. He taught us about hard work. He showed us the beauty of the woods. He taught us how to call ducks. More than that, he taught us about life. He taught us about loving God. Before the world knew him, Dad was here. Here in the Louisiana woods he loved. He wasn't always a famous TV star. He was a teacher for a while. He worked hard as a commercial fisherman. Then he had an idea from God. He created the Duck Commander call. It changed duck hunting forever, that's for sure. It also changed our family's life completely. The Duck Commander business grew slowly. It started right here in our home. Mom, Miss Kay, was always by his side. We boys helped out as we grew. It was a true family business, built on hard work and a good product. Yesterday on Sunday, May 25th, 2025, our dad left us. Phil Alexander Robertson passed away peacefully. He was 79 years old, a life well lived. He was surrounded by his loving family. We were there with him in his final moments. It was a comfort to know he wasn't alone. The news was shared on his Facebook page. My wife Corey also shared the sad news. Our brother Jase posted on X too. Jase said it best, really. He will be missed, but we know he is in good hands. He also said we will see him again. That is the hope we hold on to now, the hope that Dad taught us about. He often reminded us of Paul's words. Section 4. The final season, facing life's challenges with courage. In recent times, Dad's health had been declining. It was hard to watch him struggle. Last December, in 2024, we shared some news. We told everyone on our podcast. Dad had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. It was a difficult diagnosis for all of us. Jase had mentioned Dad was in the early stages. He was still Dad, but things were changing. We knew we had to cherish every moment. As the months went on, his condition worsened. Jase gave an update in December. He said Dad couldn't really hold a conversation. It felt like everything just sped up. His body was struggling more and more. Section 5. The Unshakable Foundation. Faith, family, and the great outdoors. Dad's faith was everything to him. It was the bedrock of his entire life. He wasn't always a man of God. He had a wild past, as many know. The movie The Blind told that story. It showed his journey to finding Jesus, and how that changed him forever. Once he found faith, he never looked back. He dedicated his life to serving the Lord. He spent many years preaching the gospel. He would talk to anyone who would listen. He shared his testimony with power. He wanted others to find the same hope, the same forgiveness he had found. His message was simple: God loves you. Section 6. Standing firm. Navigating public storms with conviction. Life in the public eye isn't always easy. Dad learned that back in 2013. He gave an interview to GQ magazine. He spoke his mind, as he always did. He shared his religious beliefs. He talked about sin, based on the Bible. His comments caused a big stir. Some people were very upset by them. It sparked a national debate, that's for sure. Andy, the network for Duck Dynasty, reacted. They decided to suspend Dad from the show. It was a difficult time for our family. We stood by Dad, 100%. We knew his heart and his intentions.